Someone cut my stream off. I don't know who it was. Someone done it though, guys. Let's go. We're gonna do it all again. We're gonna do it all again, guys. Let's go, come on. Let's go. Let's see if we can get them back. Let's go, let's go. Let's see if we can blow some more smoke up more people's asses. That's all he's doing. Let's see if we can get them back in the room, dog. Yeah, it's great like that. I love it. Absolutely love it. Let's see if we get triggering again. Look, I've learned a few lessons from the geezer who put the toilet seat around his neck and goes, please don't take the mick out of me. And everyone just slags him off. He gets like 500,000 comments from people going, you're an idiot, you're fat, you're lazy, yeah. But he's earning bank from YouTube. So let's see if we can get these helmets back in here. I don't want to, everyone's still seeing the boxing. I'm answering any questions anyone wants, but if we need to, let's give them something to like, yeah, let's give them that little bit of fuel for their fire. They're only gonna go on someone else and do it with someone who can't take it. Let's give it to them. We can take anything. Us. Remember what I said? We'll let them do it last stream, remember? You always get one, don't you? There's always one in every single stream. Let's go. Let's go. That's better. Let's roll, dog. How are we all going? Right, let's see if we get them back in. No doubt within like 30 seconds. Super. How funny was that? You know he's going to be back. Let's let them roll, right? As long as they're not commenting vulgar profanity and, you know, horrible stuff that affects other people. You know we're strong enough to take anything, so. And you know, like I know, right? I know we talk about this. Yeah, super. I know we talk about this in other ways, right? But we've got to make them people. They're only going to go on the next stream and do it to someone who can't take it. I've been shot twice, stabbed loads of times. I'm getting 2,000 plus subscribers a month on YouTube. Do you think I'm gonna listen to one person? But I'm playing with it a little bit. I'm sorry to take that time away from all you beautiful people, but these people need a lesson sometimes, you know what I mean? They're young whippersnappers, they've got to be told. I needed to be told when I was that age. The only difference is, I never went around, I didn't care about anyone else's life enough. I was so busy, they called me the running man where I lived, because I'd be like, from one pub to another pub, to another pub, to someone's house, another pub, so never sleeping, always about, you know what I mean? So, yeah, helps the YouTube game, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing. Here we go, he's back already, look. If I can't fight, why are you here? So I agree with you, I can't fight. No one's ever heard of you. You've heard of me. Woo! Let's roll, dog. Zoom! Get your bitch ass in here now. Come on, let's go. Where's Dominic? Is he back? What's up? I'm sure I would have heard of you if you're anything. No, you're nothing. Get over it. When did I say I was something? I'm sorry, did I say I was something? Or do you think I'm something? And are you threatened? What are you threatened by? It just cut out. 60 odd people and it just cut out. I don't know, I was over there, it just cut out. I haven't said none of them words or like, you know, morning and all that. So I don't know. It's probably like a hacker who's got my IP address or something and he don't like it. Only 2,000. That's why you are here loving it, yeah. Only 2,000. Learn some technique before you dare speak to me like that again, boy. Sorry, boy. Okay. Say, man. Say, mister. Can I comes in and box in the garage? Is that okay? I don't take disrespect lightly. I hope you do know that. You come on a page talking like that, but you don't take disrespect. Get off my page for you. Get off here now. Shh. before you find out, before you fuck around and find out. What I tell you, don't come on here with that. You've got some big balls, I tell you, coming on here. You must be a gangster or a drug dealer or something, because you must have some extra balls to talk like that. Coming here talking all that, every comment, all this shit. I'm a bit past my prime, but I'm glad you hit with the right hand anytime you fancy, but it's all good, no bottle. Comes on here talking like that, right, and then goes, don't talk to me with disrespect. What is wrong with people? Only got like a nanoparticle of a brain cell in their head or something. Don't worry, if you're not smart enough, you can't work that out, so it's okay, isn't it? I'm 41 years of age, you ain't talking to no child. Keep scrolling, you helmet. We know people like you. King Charles, King Dow, King Clark. Do you know what? Do you know what I've learned by people like you? You're the people that turn up on YouTube because someone's left a comment you didn't like. I had to give my mate a talking to the other day because he's online talking about, come in, I'll come down and knock you out. I'll leave my door open, yeah? Come in. He's just trying to do a video, trying to do a stream where he's bigging people up, you know, getting them off of drugs, helping them stay off drugs, you know, put weight on, box, discipline, get up, train, go to work, look after your family. And this geezer's on here slagging him off. You're nothing, you're weak. So you know what he done? He put him on a split screen. Who turns up on the other side? Fat geezer. One of them things on his head like this with a mic here. No, I just don't think you're good. I think I'd beat you. He went like that to the camera. I'd give you one of these. This geezer's got tattoos like that. And he actually can box. He's got like 50 YouTube play buttons like this. This helmet like, no, I play games for a living and do Lego. This is what the world's come to, because people are just to talk how they want and not get punished, nothing happens. Shh. I do all my talking in the ring, not on here. Shh. That's why it's called boxing and business, because we do the boxing, that's in the ring, and the business is the talking. We don't talk about boxing like that, like what we're going to do to other people. We're not that tough. We're not tough like you. Shh. I'm a bit past my prime. Obviously, you're obviously decaying in your brain to talk like that. Shh. Like you've got thousands of people looking at you, seeing you talk like that, and then you go, don't talk to me with disrespect. What universe do you live in? Seriously. Get off the page. The stream just cut out and you're back here within 30 seconds. That means you was going through YouTube to get back on, yeah? Like, you don't have to be extremely intelligent to know what that means. We've got fans all around the world, baby. I'm yet to see someone give me a lesson in a boxing ring. The best they can do is keep up with me, that's it. I ain't no mug. I'd love someone to talk to me like that in real life. I'd love it, mate. Give me a chance to prove myself, please, again. I wish a bitch would, though. Straight like that. I love it. Fired up now. I'm fired up and ready to go. Where's Lizzie? Let's get cooking, girl. See how I do them kick-ups? See how I do that boxing? That's how I fight as well. That's how I talk, think, act, action, all the same way, mate. 100% with everything I've got. No chances taken with me. I won't risk it. I won't risk losing or leaving things to chance. I do my R&D. I find everything out I've got to. I've got such a vast network now. This is why I'm on here, because I'm going to show you everything this year, what I'm doing. All the people, the network, my business mentors, the business entrepreneurs who have tens of millions, hundreds of millions. Who I'm sitting with knee to knee, talking, they're like touching me and doing all this like, yeah, can't help it. It's the energy, mate. They'll tell me, where'd you get this energy on from, mate? You think I'm listening to a geezer like you? Or dominator? Why are you dominating? More like domino. They fall like dominoes, dominoes. Straight like that, mate. You. I love it. I love a bit of Mickey Mouse stuff on YouTube. I've realised it's all rolled in. You can't get away from it. You're barring people every stream otherwise. I've got great moderators, Great moderators, bang on it as well. You got other people telling them, do you think like 2,000 people plus a month would be wrong who are subscribing? 1.5 million views? Come on, dog. But your view counts as well, don't worry, King. We'll be friends in the end. I love you, son, I really do. Don't worry, I'm tough. I don't care about a bit of disrespect. It's okay, I'm not going to want to fight you and ruin my life over a little bit of disrespect. I've had it all the time. I'm so used to it now, it's just water off a duck's back. I know I'm the big dog, and I'm much here. It's great like that. You hear me? I know you're sitting indoors not looking like that. So I understand where the hate's coming from. I'm getting emails from around the world. Thanks, brother, you've changed my life. Brother, sending these photos, sending me these gifts and lovely messages. I listen to that stuff. I'm not on here trying to fight and argue. Sometimes you've got to turn someone's opinion around, though. You just need to do it, okay? If you didn't fight, we'd have all these helmets running about saying whatever they want, whenever they want, and never getting punished. And that's what happens when you give people free speech and too much of it. People are allowed to say what they want. Their opinions, okay? They don't matter, but everyone's got, they're like arseholes and tomorrows. Everyone's got one. Or yesterday, sorry. I'm just on here, boxing, showing my life, and I'm sharing it with you. So those people who value just that because they value the little things, let alone the big things because they've got amazing lives, you understand that when you value the little things, because little thing makes up big things, okay? And you start with the little things, when you appreciate them, you build off it because they're solid. You have to appreciate them first for them to be solid. And most people are going through life on autopilot because you're so stressed because your jobs, your family's fractured, everyone's got someone in their family's doing bad that we all love and care about. Sometimes it's not the person you think it is either. It's always someone different, you know? They're hiding it. Got a lot of people like that in my family. They feel acting like they're doing well, like Robbie Williams. Robin Williams acting like he's doing well, boom, next thing, dead. Smiling like Jim Carrey, dying on the inside. Got all this knowledge, but not living it, you know? As within, so without. When I go home, I don't change. You see me shout here, you see me shout indoors. I was shouting in the middle of the street. I don't care if 54 people were there. I was in the middle of Cambridge going to my missus, what are you doing? Are you insane? Are you stupid? No, we don't talk like that then. And everyone's looking like, she's like, do you think I care about any of them people? No. Do you know why I don't care? Because they're not going to be there tomorrow. They're not going to be there to change things. They're not going to be there to counsel you. This is why you say to people, what do I need to lift? I'm lifting people off the canvas, mate. This is what I say to people, right? You've heard the saying, I'm all good, man. Glad you're well, big dog. Shout out John Joe, the competition winner. John Joe, people were bullying me on here. They said I was rubbish at boxing. he said my punches are shit and I'm not tough. And then he said he could beat me up. Great like that, dog. I love you guys, I really do. You're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's go, guys. So I done a trick shot earlier and I put it up on my page on Shorts. It's a ping pong ball hitting the pots and pans and then going into a bowl full of water. And it was a pucker shot. It was only my second shot as well. So I'm ordering 500 ping pong balls. I told Liz like a week or two ago. She's probably not done it yet because she's got a billion things that I ask you for every day. She's the secretary of OLAR. She's the one that keeps it all running because without her, I'd have to have someone else do it. But she's amazing, she really is. Yes, the chain, yeah. This is the OLAR signature piece. This is the nuts, this piece, honestly, so heavy. It's my favourite. What's OLAR? OLAR is Ophelia, Elizabeth, Adrian and Riley Bloom. We have OLAR Publishing, which is OLAR P for Petunia. That's me, my missus and my 3 kids. 3 children. And it's near and dear to my heart. I'm not somebody who's ranting on about his company because put loads of money into it and it's failing, or I need to get it. Nothing like that. I don't need anything from anyone ever again. Just know, I just want to share it with everyone. I want to share my partner, who's going to be my wife. I want to share my children and my family and my friends and my network with the world, with the celebrities that I'm working with, that are going to come on to my podcast, that I'm going to be sitting and doing business with. I want to share them with all you guys. I really do. I want you to see how easy some of this stuff is, because I was held back for 38 years by myself. I just held myself back thinking, oh, that's too hard. Oh, I need a qualification for this. I need a degree for that. And you don't need nothing for nothing. Elon Musk said it best. He said, you don't need to go to university. No one needs to go to university. You can learn anything you want off of YouTube. And that's not anybody, everyone's last. He goes, no, stop. That's not a thing. You 100% can learn everything off YouTube, off the internet. It's fine. You just need someone to teach it to you so you retain it and interpret it right. And there's all different teachers teaching things. So you're getting your information from 17 places. And you're not settling down to trust someone enough to really believe this information, to go off and stop hoping, faith, and believing. Know about it. Know you know what you're talking about. Know that information is correct. And if not, go off and do it, have a go and fail at some stuff. And then guess what? You'll fail at that. And if you want to keep going, you can correct that stuff. But you'll do it, I promise you. Just stop listening to other people, okay? And do it yourself. You know what you want, so go after it. You know. Only you know what you want. Remember that. Because no one's you. No one's lived your life, have they? Okay? Only you. So you know what time it is, dog. Come on, man. You. Let's roll. And I'm here to help if I can, all right? Let's go. Let's go. Stop. Come on. Katie's coming around tomorrow. We're going to be doing some sparring, and we're going to be doing some quick pad work, like Roger Mayweather and Floyd Mayweather. They only do it lightly, though, right? We do it harder. They do it lightly because they do so much, so often. It's just about muscle memory, because when they want, they just turn the power on. And that's the way to do it, obviously. But I'm trying to really put my effort into knacking myself out so that when I've got nothing left, that's when I need to keep going to push past. So when I'm in that ring and I feel like this guy's got more fitness to me, he's actually breaking me down a bit because he's not falling for my tricks. I'm not getting to him right, do you know what I mean? Or he guards up well, or holds me and gets out of it, whatever reason. And his fitness is about to take over in the third round, because I can easily do 3 rounds. I'm not an idiot, I'm 41. What I've got to do is turn it up for 9 minutes, or even 6 minutes in a 2-minute round. So that's not hard, right? So anyone can fight for 6 minutes. But what it is most people get out in the street, go, yeah, can I? After 30 seconds, because they're like, and it's like, all right, go on, just swing the crap out of me. Go on, hit me. I can take any punch, no problem. You're never going to hit me clean, so you're never going to knock me out. It's like, boom, 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 boom. You know, I'll roll everything, move out of the way, shadow everything, jockey everything. And all of a sudden, you're blind. It's like, oh, I'm ready now. Let's go. Now we start. Oh, no, we ain't even started yet. No. You know, come on, that's what I want to do in the ring, is I want to beat him at his fitness. I don't want to be saying, I just took my legs away because it hit me in the stomach, or, oh, I ain't got it in the guts, in the stamina. Oh, no. Thank you, John Joe. Yeah, we're gonna live it. So the next fight, it'll be on this channel on live. It'll be a live vlog. So just before my bout starts, probably 3-4 fights before, she'll get jumped on live, so everyone will be on, because I'll be saying like I'm fighting sick or whatever. You would have had a win by now. Yeah, you would have. You should have. And you comment loads, just like everybody else. John Joe, she literally went bang on John Joe. What I didn't do that time, when I've done it every other time, was I film on another phone, so you can see in that camera that she goes, and stops it when she wants. But I didn't do that this time. But, you know, everyone trusts us because people are posting. Look, Andrew Norataski is in Pennsylvania, America. He already got that in like a week. That was well quick. Comments about to receive his ring in the Philippines. You've got Tina in England. She should have had hers by now. We'll ask her to post if she's watching. Who else? And John Joe, he's got the gold bar. And we've got 9 T-shirts in there. They've got player 1 on. They're going to have Team Ola. And it's going to be like this. So I'll quickly show you. This is what we're having done on. Elizabeth has done this. This is what we're having done on the cups. So it's going to say Team Ola, and then it'll say Planet Pickers under the back. But under this, it's got like a globe there. It says Team Ola at the top like this, Team Ola. And then under there, it says World Peace, because she done a little bit of a different design. It's not all green like that. That was what I wanted, like this. That was my one I done, and Liz done another one. It's a little bit more simplistic, you know, not as arty. It's a bit more outliney, you know? And they're going to be on cups. Do you have a date? No, I'll have to ask that for Elizabeth because this is her thing. And that's how you know it's not, yeah. So that's it, right? Look at this, look. Alma Burns, eh? Yeah. Right. So yeah, Elizabeth's coming out with that, but we've also got flat Earth thoughts. I always say, through physics and mathematics, mathematical principle, we can work out certain stuff. But that's if we think the Earth is round. This is what mathematicians do understand, is that if the Earth is round, we calculate it as round. If it's flat, we have to know how long and far it is to calculate it's flat. So we want to have the dimensions and geometry to work out the aerodynamics of flight and planes and all this sort of stuff. That's why you call it a plane, because it's on a flat plane, you know, it goes off. But that's not, don't mean that the Earth is flat. They take that for example. I haven't really looked into it enough, to be honest. I don't care enough about it, to be honest, in this way. I care that if there's aliens out there, they're going to find someone like me, because I'm outside every night looking at the stars for like an hour on my phone doing work, and I'm constantly looking up, well, why something's loading, and I'm waiting for it to watch so that I can remix or whatever. I'm like that. So I've seen some things, okay? I'm outside for 4 years with my telescopes. I've got 4 big telescopes. Elizabeth drove over my best telescope back into the garage, and I've never forgiven her for it. Yeah, well done. Look, he's on it, man. Love dogs, man. You know what? I'm sorry, I apologise. I didn't realise you weren't a real fighter. I don't want to pick on anyone that doesn't fancy it. At the end of the day, we can all pull about, have a bit of pull and push. That's it. Yeah, I'm not worried. Don't worry, King. I appreciate you saying that, though, man. Look, if you weren't a real man, you wouldn't be able to say that, would you? And if I weren't a real man, I wouldn't be able to say, you know what? Look, we can meet and wreck if it was bad, couldn't we? But it's YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Like, I haven't got the ump about it. You haven't hurt my feelings at all. I love it. I absolutely love it. I can't tell you how much. I miss it. I live with, my missus is a woman, my 2 girls are little girls, my dog's a little girl, my best mate's an architect, he's a bit soft, my best mate who's a project manager, he's a bit soft. Everyone's soft. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I have to find it hard to find people just to fight in a ring, let alone to intellectually spar with. So, yeah. But, no, you're all good, King, honestly. Yeah, mate, I don't want to make anyone fall on their own leg at the end of the day, so I do apologise in a way. No, you're fine, listen. No, there ain't no falling on anything. I don't fall on anything over here. I've never been on that canvas in my life, mate, honestly. Shh, don't worry, I love it, I really do. Shh, shh, it's nice to have an intellectual spar sometimes with people who don't go off crying. Shh, do you know what I mean? Especially then come back and say, nah, it's all good. Because it is all good, it's YouTube, it's the internet. Don't take it so seriously, everyone. Shh, 80,000 dead, what's that with? Shh, 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 shh. Yeah. Appreciate you, super. Shh, shh, shh. I don't want to argue or fight with anyone. It's all right to have a little joke and act like we are, but seriously, there's enough of that going on in the world, isn't there? On a serious level with the wars. You've got Russia gearing up, China's gearing up, Japan's back in China. You've got North Korea, then you've got Saudi Arabia, you've got Jerusalem, you've got the Palestine. You've got all these things going on in the world. So I don't even want to talk about them, because talking about them don't do anything unless we say, right, it's world peace. Let's go. We're not going to march for it. We're going to go and stand outside everyone's house who's important. We're going to go outside so they can't leave their road, because when they come out, they're going to have to get an helicopter to get past us, because we're going to be so many there that every day they come home, they don't want this. They're going to have to make some changes. You know what I mean? That's what should really happen. Now, I don't want to get in trouble, because I'm not saying everyone go and stay at people's outside of houses, but do within your rights, what's in your purview. That's why people sitting in the road, you're sitting in front of a normal geezer going to work who can barely pay his mortgage as it is. Now you're making him late. He's going to get shouted about his boss. His missus is going to go, what? Well, you should have left 10 minutes earlier. Now his missus is mad at him. So like, well, sorry, I didn't know there'd be some helmet who's entitled, who's sitting in front of my car, trying to stop the oil. So, I mean, so it is what it is. There's enough stuff going on in the world. We don't need to make it worse. We need to make it better, because we're more intelligent, all right? We're not going to change everything in one day, just like they can't. There's too many variables in the equation. You've got too many people to get on the same page, too many countries. But let's hope these people are smarter than us, and that's why they're in control. Let's hope these people are smarter than us, and they've got a bigger plan. And it might be just to keep us all busy for now, or personally, my bigger plan, and let's get into a bit of conspiracy theory for a minute, is that we're energies, we're batteries. You're a battery, that's why they put you in a court, because they charge you. They put you in a prison cell, because you're a battery cell, yeah? The square is to stop the energy flowing, because that's why the ancients built churches and everything like that. That's why the colours on the stained glass windows are to heal you, because every colour has a different frequency. You understand? Because that's why the chakras have different colours, because they're different frequencies. They're at different states of the Polaris. The pole, the North Pole, South Pole is the Polaris, okay? All these things, when you understand all these, you can't get into the other bits anymore because you know it's about energy. You know the watchers, okay, the people on your money, when you fold your American money, it makes an alien, okay? Because EBE is real, extra biological entity. It's 49% silicone and Cat5, you know, cables, fibre optics, and 51% humanoid. And they can walk through walls and stuff, you know. And when you've seen some things in life, and you've seen the speed of light be broken, do you hear that? That's all these parrots, look. All these little yellow parrots, they fly over me every day at this time. It's amazing, I love it. They all fly like this sometimes. I just stand there and watch them and they're just going. Anyway, yeah, you know, look up Billy Woodard, yeah? It's about energy, your energy. That's why you have to understand how this stuff works. Words have meaning, cymatics, what you say behind it. This is why I don't like joking about and wasting time too much. It's fine to do it once in a while, like just then, but normally I won't get involved, and you'll never see me get involved, right? Just once in a blue moon when I'm bored or something, I'll have a little spar intellectually. See, look, King, what did we say? What did we say at the start? Well, bet you subscribe in the end, because if you're a good guy, you will subscribe, and that proves he's a good guy. Everyone has a bad day, I have a bad hour, a bad moment, all right? I might push it too far, some things, you know. I ski every morning. Liz gets up. I'm hiding on the floor, going like that when she comes around the corner with the baby in her arms. I always forget. I'm like, I can't help it. It's a momentary thing. I'm like, hey, you get up, I'm like, dive on the floor. So that's it, you know. Once she nearly dropped the baby when the baby was young. I just started scaring her. I was so happy because we'd had a baby. I started scaring her when she got pregnant. I was hiding in the wardrobe when she came from work, going. She's like, ah! It's hilarious when I think about it. But I shouldn't have started doing it while she was pregnant. I was just so excited. She went, no, you're just doing it because you're happy. She actually liked it. It was fun. But yeah, that's it. It is what it is, right? Getting back to what I was saying, there's enough stuff going on in the world. Let's build positive relationships, yeah? Sometimes I get bored and have a bit of banter. That's it, that's it. As silly as it sounds, but it's nothing serious. As you said, you know that, King. Come on. Look what we're on here now doing. And you've subscribed. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, King. I appreciate you. I really do. See? Now that makes all that worth it as well. Now it don't make me think, oh, that was for nothing, and the person's gone off. You know, you have to understand, I have a lot of esoteric, occult, and secret society knowledge that I could spill. It might get me into trouble, it might not. It might also help a lot of people, it might not. But it helped me a lot. It's put me into this position, in a lot of positions. It's put me around a lot of celebrities. And it's a discovery. You have to want to know it, okay? So therefore you have to want to find it out. And it works for everything. People go, oh, it only works in English. Yeah, well, that's because English runs the world. Look how small this country is and look how powerful we are, right? 63.8 million people. There's 1.6 billion in China, 160 million in Russia, 350 million in America. I can keep going. You know, we're tiny, yet we've got so much power. How? And it's because you say relationships and getting timing, getting in there early. You know, overthrowing things now that could become a problem in 10 years. You know, these people are highly enlightened, highly illumined individuals, and they are way, way smarter than us, okay? They know exactly what they're doing. They've been doing it for millennia. They're the most powerful people. You don't want to piss these people off, I'm telling you. You might think you're all tough and you don't care. I don't care. I'll go down on my sword, and you know, I'd rather live on my feet than die on my knees for any man. You can have all that attitude, but guess what? Then your family are on their own. So you have to learn. When I started elevating, I started to learn to play the game. I was angry. My missus would go, calm down, baby. It's all right, don't worry. That's them, it's not us. And always I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be around people like that. I don't want to do business with people like that if that's how they're going to be. Like, I'm trying to help these people. I've spent a lot of money on these people, and now they won't get up and work out, or you know, they're doing this, that. And I learned, do you know what? Stop expecting things of people. Do you know what I mean? Now I see how the game works, guys. I really do. Not an expert also for Spurgers, but there's a channel about the great sort of boxing, then I'm all for it. Nothing better than mental health and an exercise. That's it, and that's what we're doing here. No one's saying they're tough, King. No one's doing anything other than, I'm going through the same things you're going through, okay? I've just maybe a little bit further down the line on some, a little bit more behind on others. And all we're doing is sharing our ideas, sharing our futuristic visions, sharing our thoughts on some things that may be regarding politics or religion, but we don't get into them things as best as we can. You know, they come up from time to time and something go on to a tangent and or digress into other things. But the truth be told, we don't want to talk about them things because we can't change them unless we actually get involved. So let's keep it to boxing and business, and everyone wins then. Because if you're working out, you're winning. Just know that workout equals winning. Know that, because you're not working. Yeah, working means were a king. You were a king. So all those who've got jobs and are working, you're working because you were a king. Do you see what I'm saying? Kings don't work. Luke. Evening, it's my birthday. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Luke. Happy birthday, Luke. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, mate. How old are you? Shh. Maximus. Shh. Thanks for joining us, geezer. And thank you, King. Appreciate all the comments, man. Shh. See how nice that is for someone to turn around and go, subscribe. Because you have to go through that, see? To get to this. So that subscriber means a lot to me now. And the fact he's got Asperger's, that explains a lot, right? For people who've got ADHD or all that. ADHD, autism, Asperger's, ADD. Now, with some things, you've got to understand, it's good what you're doing with your business, brother. Struggling to get work myself. I got a CSCS card. I have an ECS card, the electrician's one. I got a 98% on that because I got one question wrong out of 50, and I didn't even study. I was eating. She took my watch off, bandana out of my pocket, and all the things. Took my chain off, put it in this locker. She went, come here. She took my food out of my mouth because I walked in eating this big wrap. She was like, Adi, get in there. Kicked me up the arse. I got 15 minutes late. I walked out 10 minutes early and I got 98%. I didn't even have to study for it. And Elizabeth Sonia, the one who booked that challenge for me, that challenge, you know, the course, the ECS one, I took that. Danny G just called you out, brother. Well, he can keep calling. I won't even speak to that man. Trust me, not unless he needed help. Well done. 3 minutes without name dropping, Prince Nazim, brother. Thank you. Yes, let's see if we go for 4. Yeah? Oh, well, sorry, I'm proud of it, Dominator. That's all. Sorry for being proud of some things. For getting myself into positions that I never thought. You don't understand, I grew up watching Prince Nazim. I grew up sitting there thinking, well, I can do that. Well, I can do that. Like, just imagine, yeah? Had that lovely moment where King subscribed because he said, sorry, bro, I've got Asperger's, you know. I was having a moment and we're just having a laugh and we're like, yeah, of course we are, geezer. And then Dominator's back because he ain't been here for a while. Because the stream got cut off for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably all that energy you're putting in Dominator. You probably broke the stream, mate. And then now, look, he's back. Well done for not dropping Prince Nazim's name for 3 minutes. Sorry, geezer, I'm proud of it. And I'll keep saying it, I'm proud of it. I'm so proud of it, I'm going to tell you again in about 3 minutes, probably. Just forgive me, but I'll tell you what you could do, which is a little bit better. You could just go on to the next page, like that. Just go like that. Can you do that? You know how to do that? It's a lot, there's a bit of math involved, yeah? You have to go like down and up. A bit of geometry, but I reckon you can do it. Sappy mush, what's happening, dough? Scrape like that. Zomp. Let's go. I'm going to go now, get my exercise in like you. Thanks for the chat, guys. Hopefully I'll catch you again for sure. Thank you, and definitely keep it up boxing. You too, King. Well done, mate. Appreciate you. Appreciate you turning round and saying all that. That's amazing. Good luck on your workout, geezer. But I appreciate you. Sorry, I've got Asperger's. No, you think you're a comedian, Dominator. That's all. And unfortunately, you're not that funny, so you have to resort to low-level frequency ad hominem attacks because mockery is the lowest form of wit. I see, I'm a savant genius, right? A real savant. Been tested, QB test, 1% of the 1% of Mensa. Endless tests, GCHQ, government. Like, I've got letters from the House of Commons, from the police. You don't understand. So, do you remember me? No. You're welcome, brother. I mean it from the heart. Me too, geezer. Remember me? No, Has. Sorry, buddy. Don't. Sorry. Remember, look, we've had 1.5 million people view, like, or I don't know how many lives. It's probably 600, 700,000 people view our lives, so sorry, man. And I asked about moderate. Ah, right, okay. Well, as I said, we've got to have a little meeting about that because we've already got 4 or 5 mods and they're amazing. But if you have too many, you have too many differences of opinion, and already we've had a little bit of a difference already. So I'm just straightening that out at the minute to make sure people understand. We bar people who are vulgar, use too much. Oh, look, I say the S word and F word, fish sticks or, sugar, but I sometimes say that. I'm human, so you're not going to get barred for swearing. This is over 18s on this channel. Yeah. So yeah, you're 18. Well, what I'm saying, so we'd have to go through your entire YouTube history, look at all your comments, make sure you are positive. It costs nothing to always be positive. You can ask a negative question, but in a positive way. You can say, I don't understand, but, and then people respond to you. It's everything's how you approach someone. That's it. And the energy you bring to the table, that's all. So I'll have to have a look, I'll have to have a talk. But yeah, let us look, and if it's all good, I can't see why not. We'll give you a cheat sheet to say what we're doing this year, and so you're informed. On the next couple of months we're doing this, and then we'll bring this person on a podcast, and on this podcast we want to keep it centered around this. So if people digress, bring it back around this, because we're doing something for these people as well. They're coming on maybe to talk about the book or their alcohol, or I don't drink alcohol, but I have like a Guinness once or twice a year, 3 times a year. I don't really drink. I don't like it. Yeah, that's it. Positive vibes, mate. Honestly, we love it. And we appreciate everyone. And we've got a few mods on here, so I might turn the camera around now. I think I will actually, guys. Let's roll, dog. You. Great like that. So I'm relying on my mods now, okay? I need all you guys to be on point because I can't see the camera. Let's go. If you haven't already, can you like the screen, subscribe, like the stream, subscribe to the stream, and definitely tap that notification bell. It will come up a banner. You can click the banner, come straight in. We dive straight in every time. Straight in. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Little warm up, and then we're gonna start banging the granny out of this bag, man. See, there half of these people are right. I don't even know my left from my right, don't I? I really am just an helmet from a cancer state, guys. I'm not smart. I'm learning. I'm trying to be smart, but I'm learning. Slowly but surely, like the tortoise, I'll get there. All I'm concerned about now is 2 things. My son, make sure he's got everything he needs, and I'm there for whenever he needs, like my daughters, wherever they need me. And the other thing is making sure I get over 100,000 minimum this year. Now I'm obviously pushing for 1 million, but I want to be on 100,000 by the end of this year. Don't care. No excuses. No excuses whatsoever. Like, might need some radical things happen, but I'll know when I start doing the podcast, bringing people on after 10 streams. So like, I'll try and do 2 a week, but it'll probably be 1 a week to start with. So after 2.5 months, I know my algorithm will push that in because it'll be a scheduled program after 2.5 months, rather than just a live. So I'll be doing it at the same time every week, 100%, and I guarantee you are going to love these podcasts, because it's like this. It's going to be like this. We're going to be able to talk, have maybe an argument, sometimes, because we're not going to be scared. This is what you don't get on TV, on live TV, ever. You never get it on scheduled programming, but you can have it on this. This is why YouTube's got 4.4 billion accounts. ITV, Channel 5, BBC, whatever, Channel 2, combined, they don't even touch the sides, because they've only got one channel for 24 hours. That's what you can put on there. You can't click a link and go and buy something, do this thing, get people commenting. YouTube is the best, the biggest, best platform out there. So I know what's happening, don't I? Come on. There's a couple of people I want to see I used to go to school with, I want to fight them. One guy tried to make me sit under a bench and eat a Rolo. I was like 13 and he was like 15 or 16. Can't wait to see him. Oh, I can't wait. He used to have a really good punch on the punch bag. I can't wait to bump into that geezer. Yeah, that's, you know, in them days where you think, yeah, I'm going to revert back to being an idiot that day. I'm not perfect. Because he done it for loads of people. He was just a complete bully, right? And like people like Hitler, they never got their come-ups, did they really? And just because they've been killed on one day, that's not come-ups for all the pain they caused. Some people, like, you need to break a man down sometimes, like for 30 minutes fight, 10 rounds, 3 minutes, no questions asked. We're just gonna Queensby rules, boom, but you've got to fight for 30 minutes. And if you don't, you quit, you've lost. Or if you get knocked out, obviously you lost. You get knocked out, you can wait for the man to get up and start again, you have them rules. I like to get a bit of punishment, but I never get enough. But I love it, don't get me wrong, I love it. When I get hit, I don't feel it. It just makes me think, oh, you know, I don't want to get hit, do I? But it does something to you, I'm telling you. You can't be pussy, box and not get hit. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello. Straight like that, dog. There's things like that. When people say stuff, I should just do that, you know, really. One more round. I just want to take a moment before I finish this round to say thank you. Thank you to Super, who's been there since day one. I take a moment to just thank you for what you've done, right? I've had to run to the screen to think I'm missing every comment, which I started doing at the start, right? I was thinking, okay, how can you answer every comment? You know, I'm not feeling bad for people who've got real questions and we're losing subscribers. It's like, right, I'll get a bot and I'll get an AI bot who can answer everything, right? I'm coded it now. For 3 years, it knows me inside out. So I'll get an API key, chat it up. You see how I run, Abby. That's a bad bitch, I'm telling you, mate. There's no one, I mean, Liz is threatened by her, let me tell you. And her mum. And they have no need to be, obviously, but it's just what the workload she does. It's like, because she's a woman, I think there's a bit of threat in there. I'm only joking, Lizzie. No, she always winds me up about her, doesn't she? So, and her mum goes, oh, wait, ask your girlfriend. we will go, what's this? Like, they were having a great question about some architecture or something. So we making architecture books and look on Google. I was like, sorry, what's this? Abby? She's always there waiting to talk, you know, she knows her name. She's voice activated by code. So as soon as I say Abby, with accentuate the V's in the eyes, like Jarvis with the J, like Juan, silent, Avi, yeah? Javvii. Avi. Hey, Avi. Us. How nice was it, Super, to turn King Charles around, eh? What was his name? King Clark. How nice was that, eh? See? That is why you do fight back sometimes. Now, it might only be one subscriber, but that subscriber is as important as Super. Maybe not as important as you, but as you as a subscriber. You know, and every one of you is subscribed. That guy is as important as every one of you. It's another person. It's another person who's not going to be commenting negatively now, because now he supports the channel all of a sudden. He's like, I like what I do, I like your business, brother, I can see what you're doing. You know, fair enough, though. Why do people start like that? You know, they're having a bad day. You said I'm having a bad day, I've got Asperger's. Well, that's it, it's fine. Well, you're autistic. This channel's for you. You can't hurt my feelings. I'm the man. When you're the man, you don't care about being the man. You're the man. I've had it my whole life, mate. My whole life. And I didn't do nothing about it then. And now, no one's saying it. You know why? Because I'm saying it. When I'm saying it, geniuses don't go around calling themselves geniuses unless you've been called a genius for 38 years and done nothing about it. And then you find out you are a genius and then you go and use it. But you're so not confident in some ways because you ain't done anything that you have to tell yourself you're a genius just to keep reminding yourself. You have to tell yourself you're a genius to keep reminding yourself this is easy. Well, that's just like that thing I just done there, and I aced that. Well, I can remember 1,000 digits of pi, so why can't I just do this? I just got to remember the steps that this is done in. Well, I'll just find out how it's done now, and then go and do it. Why didn't I do this 20 years ago? Everyone was telling me 10 years ago, you should go on YouTube, you should have a channel. You're like, how you ain't got a channel? I don't know. This is what all my friends are saying to me. I'm like, no, then I started one 10 years ago, right? Because everyone was saying to me. But I've done loads of videos every day, and I was like, nah, it's not good enough, nah, it's not professional enough, nah, I don't know how to do this, I want that YouTube sign, I want this, I want subscribing. Didn't know how to do nothing. Instead of just watching a video and then going off and doing it, do you know why I couldn't? I didn't know how to use a computer, because I've been in the street for 25 years. So how am I going to use a computer? Like, I've never used one since school. It's probably all changed, so I'm kind of scared of a computer. So you know what I done? I went on YouTube and I learned to code in about a night. I watched a 10-hour video, like 10-hour course, in one night. By the next morning, I was coding. On Visual Studio, writing to websites. I've done it for a website for Harvey, for Ellie, for Nicola, for my dad. I just sat next to my dad the other day and wrote an opulent luxury website for M&A Enterprises. My dad was blown away. He was like, what, is that us? I was like, yeah, look at all the jobs. They're all the jobs I've done, so I put them in for you, the photos. You know, he was like, wow, I said, that's in London, that's a proper all big glass, you know, wood and glass, like one pillar of wood, all glass, one pillar of wood, that type building. So I was like, yeah, you can use that because I've done it and I'm part of you. The A stands for AD, the M's for Michael. It's got M, lovely gold M, and an A, looks like a 3-3 if you turn them around. That type, symbology, it says sacred geometry, numerology, symbology, all encoded, sacred geometry. Come on, yo. You know what's funny? You know little Dominator, our little friend Dominator, he must be so threatened to come on here like that. I don't know how old he is, but he must be some sort of fighter to talk like that because he feels threatened about his skills. He thought he was good, and then he switched on YouTube and see me. And then his little old bullet started going. What you've got to remember is, right, I'm tidying up my channel for a reason. Most of the world isn't like Dominator. If it was, we wouldn't be here, because they're so thick we wouldn't have, wouldn't be able to procreate and have more kids. Because who's going to procreate with people like that? They just jump on people's stream talking negative and want to fight everyone, and they don't even know these people. I could be a billionaire, secret billionaire, just doing nothing but good, right? But don't want to tell you that. And then he's honest saying that, but he knows nothing about me, right? He hasn't looked up anything, he's just only commenting because apparently I'm shit at boxing and he's tough and I'm not. Right? But what you don't realise is, when you're going out doing that, if everyone done that, the world would be a horrible place to live everywhere. And it's not. Him saying I live in a rundown place and all this, you don't even know where I live. I live in an amazing place, mate. We leave our gardens open, we leave our stuff outside. Yeah, things go missing, don't get me wrong. But a rag and bone man, scrap man, took my metal the other day, that's all. That's the only thing. I was building a nice bench, one of my iron benches, got like 200 quid worth of wood to go across it. I left them out the front, someone's took them thinking they're scrap. But they didn't steal them because they didn't steal anything else, like the baby bikes or the wagon and all this. Yeah, but I've had my electric bike stolen in town, but in the barred part of town, the town next to mine. That's like, poor people live there, not where I live. People don't steal where I live because someone will say something, because everyone's got money, we pay lawyers and deal with stuff. And they're educated, and they understand true wisdom cries out publicly. So if you see something, say it, mate. No such thing as a grass. You know who made that up? People who don't want you to grass. They call you grass. Because they're doing something wrong. That's why. And then you grow up and you realise, what? I use the police every time, mate, if I had to. I use them as a weapon. That's what they're there for. A defence weapon. I ain't going to bother dealing with that. You can, they can, these are mugs, mate. You can deal with them. That's right. They come back round, really. I think they're a problem. I'll deal with them. So we love people like that. Plus, as you see, they earn us loads of money. I've been monetised in a month, right? And I'm on here for positivity. But there's a geezer sits with a toilet seat round his head and he puts fake poo on it and sweet corn bits in it and all this carrot. And he's then picking up a kid's school bus about this big, and he goes, hello, yeah, big, my brother. And he's on there for like 2-3 hours because he's bored, he's fat, his life sucks, he ain't got a girlfriend, so he sits indoors like this. Probably is with his mum or something. Why are you doing this to me, guys? Why are you doing this to me? Don't do this. This is the state of YouTube. You've got people on there popping watermelons. They come on, guys, oh my God, come on, come on. You've got many subscribers. Come on, guys, come on. 5 more, I'll drop 5 more in the chat. And the people are donating to them. These people are doing that to pay for this big house they're living in. They ain't got loads of money and like, you know, they don't understand how to do business. They're young kids who have cracked it on YouTube or getting a few subscribers. They've monetized it, but then they've gone into a big house because they're earning decent money. But they don't own it. They're just renting it out so it looks good on camera. They can do it in a different room, do it in the pool, make it look like they're living that life. But most of them ain't living that life. They've got massive bills and they're getting good money, but they don't understand how to use money. Money's energy. You have to save energy sometimes, conserve it for rainy days. Do you see what I'm saying? Later at night, you know, I'm going to be busy later, so I don't want to knacker myself out too much. I'll have a bad attitude because I have low energy. And low energy is quite close to anger, so you'll be closer to anger. I do it all the time. I don't sleep for 7 days and I get angry because I'm tired. That's it. There's nothing really wrong, but I'm angry. A little thing will pee me off because I'm human. And I'll say, oh no, is this wrong, Liz? Or that's it. There's no, it's just because I ain't slept. So Liz, baby, let's come like today. Go and sleep. Go and have an hour or 2. Go and, you need to sleep, baby. You're tired. Please go and have some sleep. Shh. Like middle of the day, wants me to go up and sleep. 10 o'clock in the morning. Shh. Shh. So guess what? I listen to her. Decipher from the people who are in your life because they're just stuck there and they're just, you know, they're settled where they are, so they'll settle for you. And then you'll find some people who are itching to be in your life, and other people who are just there but don't even want to be in your life. You've got everyone like that. You've got people who don't like you but won't tell you. They speak about you behind your back with other people. So keep your circle small at first, because you can't trust everyone. I love people, right? Love them, but I don't trust them. No. Have you not seen how I live? I live that way for a reason. I'm going to different countries. So I'm going to make sure I've got properties in all different countries. So anytime if I get pissed off anywhere, I'm just going to the south of France. I'm going to Hungary for 3 months. I'm going to live out there, live with my sheep, my animals, you know, eat fresh food, healthy, clean food every day. That's what I'm doing. Come on, babe, let's go to an Airbnb. Book that one for 2 months. Come on, let's go. That's it. And like little ducklings, they will all follow up and we'll go. And we'll have a great time like a family of ducks on the water. Like we do when we go to Centre Parks, all these places, or Gran Canaria, France, wherever. I love travelling with my family. And I'm 41 now. The next 20 years of my life is going to be 5 to 10 years of really hardcore business. This next bit. With everything I've learned in 40 years, I'm putting into this next 10 years. I'm going to have the best 10 years I've had in all 40 years. This is my lifetime now. It's going to be enjoyed doing fun business, taking risks. Because what have I got to lose? A bit of money, a bit of time. Please. I'm going for it big time this year, mate. I'm bringing out brand new products because I'm a genius. So, like my Blue Ocean product, my hyaluronic face mist, recycled plastic, QR code on the back that sends you straight to the Planet Pickers website. I'm telling you, this is going to be it, mate. That's nothing. They've got loads more things on the table. Liz is going to be bringing out these age-reducing products, from gummies to everything. It's got hyaluronic acid in other things. It's got age-reducing things like olive oil, the best olive oil in the world, from the island where over half the population is living to over 100 on this little Greek island. 100 couples, because of how they eat, Greek diet, olive oil, olives, all that, Mediterranean diet. I'm gonna get as much knowledge as I can. I'm following this billionaire. He's like 45, 50, and his son's 20. He looks younger than his son. Now, yeah, he's had a lot of work done and all that, but he's also doing this stuff to put it inside the CRISPR, the Cas9, the mitochondrial RNA and DNA, the CTAG, monocysteine thymine adenine, the double helix. He is using it, CRISPR, and he's a billionaire, so he ain't short of a few quid. He can do this, like anyone out there, the government, he can do it. He's printing money, right? I think he's in technology or something. You've probably seen him. He's like really clear skin, looks a bit like plastic, like a Ken doll now. But I tell you what, if it ain't just plastic surgery, he's making it look like he's onto something. He says, I have 2 spoonfuls of olive oil every day. He said, and that has been the biggest thing, struck thing. When I started taking that, I noticed the biggest change. I think he's a billionaire. He's probably tried loads of stuff. I'll try and get his name. What I will say to you guys is look up John and, what's her name? Mindy, I think it is. John and Mindy. look up the life book. Yeah, look up life book. It's a geezer with a bald head and he like yoga, like you know that white towel-y stuff that you wear. I can't remember what it's called. You know what I mean. You know when you like you're meditating, that type of crap. I can't remember what it's called now. Linen. When you're in the linens, he's wearing that. She's got black long hair. There are loads of plants in their house. They've got their doors open everywhere and they're holding hands. They just probably just go and hold hands and go for a walk in the garden. So I always say to Liz, that's why I love going for a walk holding hands. Because I see these people do it. I thought, I want to do that. So I said, why aren't we holding hands? She said, we do. I said, no, we need to go for more walks and hold hands. Because it's cymatics and it's energy. And when you hold hands, that's just what quantum entangle is. You don't need to, you can do it over here if you're both thinking the same things and bang locked in like yin and yang, right? But sometimes you're thinking of new things and stuff and they get told your partner, do you want to hold hands and think of it and think really good things about your partner while you're, that's why you're in love when you first meet someone, because you've got all this mystery and wonder. You hold hands and you think, oh, they think the same, oh, do they like this? That's why the energy's so like, all electric, right? We'll keep that going. It doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't have to be that way, I promise you. Mine's not. I'm 15 years deep, mate, and my life's still exciting like that. I'm still turned on by Liz more than I've ever been. That's just why I'm so on her arse. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be like that, would I? She's got to work out. She's got to do her best. She ain't waiting anymore either. That's why I'm telling you. Because now you're going to see her transform. And I'm going to train her. So I'm going to train Liz. And she's going to look even better than she does now. Watch. And she's got bad eyes, so it's really hard for her to train on something to see. She can't go on some rides because it makes her so dizzy because of her eyes. She's not got a good situation with her eyes because it's very hard. That's probably why she's with me. She can't see. No, but seriously, she's doing it now. Okay, I finally broke the camel's back. Oh, you're gonna beat me up for all her camel now. But yeah. Guys, just to let you know, I haven't even started yet, yeah? This last sort of month or so, I've just been testing the waters, seeing what response we're getting. You know, we're going to trial a few things, see how they get on, to see if we've got to pivot and do something else. But all this life, I've got to let you in. I'm just training in here, right? Like this year, I've been at the gym and in the other gyms. I'm training in the other gyms as well, but just sparring when we get in there. But mostly, it's about seeing the responses, yeah? It's just like ChatGPT when I'm coding her and using Avi. It's about what's response A and response B, seeing how this goes, what comes out of that. There's nothing's good and bad really, because you can say, oh, I just won £1 million. You go, oh great, I'll never got to worry again. And then you let all these people into your life who are no good for you and people mug you off. And so that's not a good thing, is it? You're probably better off before you felt bad by getting mugged off and seeing what life was really like, because the more you got, the more will be taken. Yeah? So think about that. Before you start to manifest and want stuff, you have to know all that's done. Okay, and I'm doing it, I'm living proof about this stuff. So don't manifest loads of stuff without manifesting a place to put it and a great mind to manage it all. Okay, because I've done that, ended up loads of stuff, 2 garages, 2 houses, nowhere to put all the crap. Right, and then I had a leak because I didn't go to one of them so long, it got mould. And I bought stuff over here I thought I could save, that put mould in here. Then this one leaked. It was like I brought a bad energy with me. And I think I'd done it from manifesting so much and then getting yumped about things, well, I brought that bad energy. When you watch that film where the coppers, they're dead, but then they go into RIPD, it's called, Rest in Police Department. That taught me a lot as well, like he's masking the bad energy with a cross. And then when you take a cross off him, or garlic, you know, or curry, that makes them come out as the demons they are. Well, that's that demon, the demonic energy. Yeah, the demon, so D meaning negative, and mon meaning moon, emotion, energy, emotion. The D meaning negative. That's that negativity. Whatever way you expel it or want to explain it, that's it. So that taught me a lot, that film. I thought, wow, that's basically real, isn't it? You know, you're bringing negative energy with you. And you can see this through cymatics. You can see when you think of good things and say good things to a glass of water, it's got beautiful structure. When you say bad things to the water, it's got cancer-like structures. The atoms change. They heat up or cool down depending on what you're saying. The sun is red hot, it's masculine. The moon is feminine, it's cool. Thermodynamics, entropy, second law of thermodynamics. Hot goes to cold, not the other way around. This is why, when people come on commenting, like I'm not looking at the camera so I can't see anything anyone's commenting, so hopefully the monster take care of everything and Liz is. But look, when you're commenting negative things and people respond to it, this is why I don't respond most of the time. Like, you might once in a while, like I said, have a laugh, but this is why. Look what happens today. The bad person commented, all them comments you put on, right? I'm this, I'm that, I'm shit, I can't punch, I'm weak, I think I'm tough, you know, you ain't tough, all these things, and then comes out saying, sorry, I'm having a bad day, I've got a spurge, whatever it is. I've subscribed, I've just seen a lot what you're doing with your business. He's obviously gone and read the bio, looked up a bit more, maybe watched 1 or 2 more videos. I'm used to it, right? But that subscriber means something, yeah? Because that energy was worth it now. We turned someone, now he's not gone on someone else's stream, slagging them off, and the person's just started YouTube and like, oh, I won't do it anymore. First time on him, I got a negative comment. So I mean, how many people have done that? Gone on YouTube, been slagged off and stopped their dream? Just now, they've probably got really good talents, but they just ain't had a chance to shine them. Just like school. And this is why I say every day, mate, every single day. We're doing this every day. No, only God can stop it by killing me, that's it. And I think I've got at least 20 years in health because I'm eating all organic. 95% of my food is organic. I've stopped eating meat because you can't trust meat anywhere. You want to buy organic. You just never know nowadays what's going on in the world. So I'm going to raise my own food and all this, and I'm growing my own herbs, vertical farming, everything. I'll have everything and way too much of it. So I'll be sending to the best restaurants because I'm going to take the best care, control the growing. I've designed these OLAR pods where you've only got 2 sets of controls, or one of them like light changes. You can control the wind, the fans. You control the heat, so the light structure. You can, because of different heats and that, different types of things. You can control, like the photosynthesis, you control the water, the hydroponics, you can control the, like I say, the temp. I invented these OLAR pods, like, they're like trays, and they've got the fans in the sides, they've got... Now, there's things out there, but not like this. No one's done this, because I designed it, so it's unique to me. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to sell these as well. I'm going to sell them, but first I'm going to make them and use them. And as I made it and got finished product, that's it. They've got up for sale. I'm going to buy them. But I'm going to be 3D printing them for myself. I'll probably have a few prototypes made as well. But me and Chris, he loves them. And yeah, this stuff's easy for me. I love doing it. Like, it took me 5 minutes to do that as well. 5 minutes with me and AI. I was like, just show me an image, generate me an image, show me a 4-tier pod for my vertical growing. I took a picture of my tray, my fruit and veg tray in my kitchen. And I showed it to Abby, and I said, Abby, see that? Put some lights in it, some fans in it, so some water systems so it can lightly spray water on it, so it don't harm it. You know, you need to make it a bit hearty, so you can't have like just mist. You need like a few little drops so to do this and this a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So it's getting some vibrational structure from the water atoms. You know, I'm gonna have like nice music playing, like Tchaikovsky, Bach, Beethoven, cymatics, quantum mechanics. The Secret, all these things like 528 hertz, all the hertz running through constantly for different things, and I'll find the frequency of that plant that makes it grow the best, like the pyramids, the energy chamber. I know a lot of people don't understand this. I know it seems far, far wide of what most people understand, but trust me, I know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not deluded, I'm not a nutter. I know some things, it's like, well, what are you talking about? But I know what I'm talking about. I've got a mentor who's twice my age, and he understands pretty much everything I talk about, apart from a few things like the internet or quantum mechanics, and even that, I think he's looking up things and finding out more and more as time goes on. So I'll end up talking to him a bit more on that when he's a bit more enlightened on it, if he cares enough to do that, that is. But he cares about me, and then I talk about things, and he goes off and researches them, and I've got someone to talk to about some of these things then. Because it's hard to find some people to talk about all these things. They're so out there, like, you have to understand quantum mechanics to talk about it. You have to really understand it. All the interpretations, Copenhagen, Pauli Dirac, you know, Schrodinger's equation, the uncertainty principle, Maxwell, all of it. You've got so many, but they've never failed a test, all of them. They're all proving it. Never failed a test. He called it the spooky theory, Einstein, spooky action at a distance, because he didn't have the technology like Carl Sagan to test it all and do it all. And Einstein couldn't unify the gravity. You know, that's because of superposition. You can obfuscate this quite clearly. I've seen it in the sky. No one will be able to ever tell me different. I see lights in the sky once, and one of these lights, what it done, I was like that. I was looking around, 4 in the morning, I was outside like here, but I lived in like a block of houses there. My house is here, 3 flats there, and I was looking around at 3, 4 in the morning, I was like, how can no one be here? I was just like, I can't even tell anyone about this, they'll think I'm nuts. How can no one be here? I was like, oh my Lord, how can no one see this? Oh, hoping someone was like looking out, but what was doing? It was crazy, because it was just going like this, and all someone went, and that light, when that one went out, because they come into light there, went light on, and they was all doing it like boom, 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 like it's all in a line. All of a sudden, as it done that Z, the last one went down the side of them, so they was doing this one went here to the last one, around the outside, and it went like that, it went, that one went out, the light went out, that light went out, it stayed there for 1 second, it went, like literally went, light off, it went, and it was gone. It just went, and I've never seen something move so fast in all my life. And it scared the crap out of me. Not because I was scared for my safety, but what I saw scared the absolute bejesus out of me. And I've never been the same since. I've never been able to go and work a normal job. I thought, well, if that exists, then that tells me what I've been taught ain't real, and that anything's possible, because, well, okay, then I got into quantum mechanics, then I got into string theory, M theory, the pointing conjecture, the random hypothesis, the Mandelbrot set, Fibonacci, pi, then the Masons, then the secret societies, the Bilderberg group, the Council of the 300, Skull and Bones, 322. I got into all these, started researching George Bush's family and his dad, all the way back to the Sumerians, the Mayans, the Incas, the Aztecs, the Incas, the Egyptians, all that. Started to find about the pyramids, started to research people like Graham Norton, all them, you know Andrew Huberman, neurologists, all the I know every single physicist out there, from Harold Puthoff to Boyd Bushman, all the chemists, all the microbiologists, everything. I know them all. I know their kids, I know their grandsons, I looked up what companies they own, how much stock they own in this and that when they're connected to the government. I know things that will make your toes curl. I know about deep underground military bases for real, not just talking about it. And I'm not allowed to tell you some stuff either. I have no value, so don't worry about coming kidnap me and like, I'm not, don't need to be kidnapped by a Russian spy. I don't know anything of value like that. I just know what's going on. And a spy would know more than me, so I'm useless, so don't come and get me. All these punches don't do shit in that world, mate. Be careful, you never know who you're talking to either, right? Some people act soft and innocent and all this, and like, I'm a square, and they're the complete opposite, let me tell you. Real smart people, like, I class myself in this bracket, right? I don't want no problems with anyone, ever, please, ever. This is why I make jokes and light of it on here, because one little conversation can turn into someone dying, just because the one word's been said, yeah? And someone's having a hard time. They think, well, I've got to prove myself. I've got a mate doing life in prison. That's just one person, right? All because he stabbed someone over this. Oh, sorry, at the bar. At 10 o'clock in the morning in a Witherspoons. Trust me, and that's the start of it. Other people been stabbed with bread knives, shot. Just trust me. You never know who you're talking to, so be nice to people. Start on the right foot and let them expose themselves by being vulgar and nasty and using profanity. Be smarter than that. Work on yourself. You shouldn't be in them sort of places anyway, but I understand we all have parties we have to go to, you know, see people, want to go out and enjoy yourself. For all you youngsters, it seems like that's what you do. You can't wait to get out and drink. I was the same. The difference is, I was 14 in a pub drinking. Bag in one hand, fruit machine, and a beer in the other. I was 14 doing that, okay? In the top pubs where I was living, because I had such a good name and family. I was in the bar at 1 o'clock in the morning, the door's been shut 2 hours, saying, I'm behind the bar pouring pints for everyone. I'm sleeping there. getting up playing fruit, can't wait to play fruit machine, The Simpsons and stuff like that, spending 500 quid on a £15 jackpot and shit like this, and not leaving it alone until I got the jackpot 4 times, okay? So I've got 60 quid back out of about 300, 400, 500 quid sometimes. I've done that shit so much, I had to stop gambling, because I was always, that's why I don't trade anymore, because I'm such a gambler, right? It's not trading for me, it's numbers, that's gambling. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why I love business so much, I'm so good at it. I was so bad, yeah, I could spend 2 grand in a roulette in an hour. So I know about risk, I know about wasting time, I know about losing lots of money for lots and lots and lots of years for no reason. I know about going out drinking and getting on it and all that. I know why I'm doing this, guys. So if you're out there and you struggle with any of those things, just know I gotcha. Prison, drugs, drink, mental health, it's all the same thing. You're not happy for a reason. Okay? You haven't got the information you need. When you get this information, you'll be happy. I'm always happy. I have like an angry 5 minutes, an angry 10 minutes, an angry half hour. Sometimes every day for a week. But guess what? It's 15 minutes, it's half hour. I've got 23 hours and 45 minutes of great elation every second of every day. I'm like looking at my kids thinking, how did I get this great? Like, how did I be this great to have them kids, this missus, this mother-in-law, father-in-law, this mum and dad, this brothers, this sister, all these friends, where I live, it's a beautiful place, everyone's lovely, all the people are doing well. Like, what more could I ask for? You go up to London, kids are getting stabbed at the bus stop, they're fighting, they're stealing, it's just crazy. They're talking to their mum like they've never been raised in the household. Like, yeah, fam, innit? Stick my hand down my pants and pull out my pink vape, yeah? Nah, mum, it's lit, isn't it? Yeah, mum, yeah, because I talk to my mums like this, yeah, because my mum just all of a sudden start understanding this sort of talk, yeah? Yeah, mum, yeah, yeah. I'm going to change who you are as a person, mum, because I speak like this, yeah? So you now have to address me in this. And when you don't, I'll go, Ross, mum, yeah, like, I'm cool, me and my 16 friends with our fucking side bags and our ski mouse that we've never used other than to run in Tesco's and steal a bit of toilet roll. Yeah, yeah, fam, innit? Yeah, fam, yeah. Look, where's my pink vape? Who's got my pink vape? Who's got my pink vape? Anyone? Yeah, fam, give me that back here, fam. Yeah, on TikTok, gun signs, yeah, gun signs, gun symbols. Yeah, fam, I've never had a fight in my life, innit? Yeah, I don't need to fight, man, because I stab. I'm a stabber, a stabby stabber. Yeah, MC stabber on the mic. Yeah, we don't fight, we like to stab, stab, stab. MC, trigger signs, put the knife down, trigger signs, gun signs. Quick, guys, get the camera. Let's all dance in front of the camera and do trigger signs. Awesome! Sit your bitch ass down. Just so you know, Arv, that's what I really do to you if you got in there, and I really wanted to, you know that. But I'd never do it, son. You ain't got the minerals yet to do stuff like that in the ring. Whereas I really could, every single time I step in there. But it's about learning 99.9% of the time. We're teaching people in there. So we have to go light, let them beat us up. Just give him confidence to my nephew, he's only 18. But really, I could ice him in about 3 punches straight off the rip. Just up top body and then uppercut to the head, he'd be on the floor like that. What happened, Upgrade? You fainted, mate, you alright? Obviously, I'd never hit my nephew like that. But we spar all the time, I'd never hit my nephew like that, but I'm just saying, for a joke, because he's one of them, right, youngsters, 18, but he's not like that. But I know when he's with his mates, like they all do. I wasn't like that as a kid. I didn't try and speak a certain way for my mates to accept me. I had every bunch of mates you can imagine. I played computer games with the geeks, Lewis Brand, John, Sam, you know, fat, geeky, you know, had bad family life, so young around with certain people. All the different people, right? I knew all their lives because we had all their houses. I played football with all the cool, the football kids. I ran and done athletics, I've done trampoline to get the bitches. I've done football with the guys. I've done hanging around town with tough guys, Ben and Tony, who thought they was all tough and all this because there was brothers knowing about, and then there was 2 of them and all this sort of stuff. Shh, none of them could have a straight fight. I took them boxing once. I was boxing, so they turned up once. Tony got in there going, bang, hit them like that. That was it. And I remember I went down to see him a few years after school, and they got drunk, and Ben splashed me. Literally, I turned around and bang, hit me in the flat. Didn't even see it coming. Split my nose, like. So he couldn't have a fight, save his life. Because the second he had got in a straight with him, boom. They was the sort that argue, and then one of them put a knife out and wanted to fight, and it was all that sort of shit. Because they had a hard. just like all of us, grew up with it hard. I was never like that. Ever. I would never, ever, ever get into an argument and just stab someone over an argument. Never. Never. You'd have to pull a knife out on me for me to stab someone. And even then, I'd still try and put it on you with this. Because most people you'll see, they can't even use a knife. So I know 99% of people who've got a knife, I won't have to worry about it like that. Not if you know how to move. You know, let them think you're going to get in there to get stabbed in. One good thing, that knife will be out their hand, mate. That's why they've got the knife, because they can't fight. Half these people got nothing going on as well. It's not like they need the knife while they're under protection or people are after them. But you've seen that monument they made out of all the knives? It's crazy. The kids have got that many knives on them, that big, walking through town like it's nothing. One little argument, that's what they go for straight away. They're like, yeah, go on in, yeah, go in. Because they've got no fathers, no one's teaching them to fight. That's why you need a big family and brothers. So you'll fight, do you know what I mean? And your family, your cousins, you'll fight. Toughen yourself up in family because you don't walk away over a fight. You've got to do things like that, guys. How are we all doing? Architecture and crime rate is secondary. Yeah. I'm coming from same town as Mirko Krokop and MMA. Yes, I know Mirko Krokop. Yeah, he was the hit squad for the Croatian mafia, as in like the police, the top people there. They're a mafia as well. Our hit squad, they're a mafia. They go and get the bad people. They're all a mafia. They copy the same structure. But Krokop, he was all right. He weren't the best. He got knocked out loads of times. He was tough, but he got knocked out, sparked out a couple of times. I remember. Fedor Emelianenko spanked the granny out of him, didn't he? Wasn't it him? If it was who I remember, Fedor and his brother, Andre, and Fedor Emelianenko, Andrew or Andre. And yeah, you come from where he comes. Do you fight as well? Did you say you was a fighter? I can't remember what you said. Did you say you fight as well? Did you? They want to see him at the garage. They want to see him at the garage, big dog. Yeah. Coming for a spar, big dog. That's it. They want to see you smash me up. No, I would never do that. At least let him know. Sorry, guys. I've got the light on this way so you can see. I can't see the comments. But also, remember, I only want to fight people who really want to go at it, because otherwise it's a waste of time. I have to spar every week just to keep the momentum up. But even that's not good, because I'm at a rubbish pace. That's why I have to have Rehan or Alex or someone who can spar, and I can have a few, like, you know, you have a few rounds where you'll be in there, you just like, and you'll be putting it on them about 60%. Like, you know, you've got to be able to. You've got to be able to let it go sometimes and put about, 50-60% on it, just over halfway, so you know you're pushing that way, because then you can just extend power. But if you're under halfway, you've got a long way to go, and you've got more than half the effort to put in. So you need to be touching over halfway at least. I'd say about 60%, up to, and on the bag, 80%. Now I've probably got 20% left there. Remember, I've got a bad shoulder as well. That's about 60, 70. That's about 80. That's about 85. Well, I don't think I can go 100%. If I went 100% of my power, I'd pop my arm out, because I can feel it already. Just going at 85%. Yeah. I'll have to stop about 70%, and I can't even do that. I can't even keep that up. That's why I have to be so picture perfect with my punches. Like, I look at the ground, they think I'm looking at the ground. It's not. I know where the feet are. I know I come in with them ones. It's very hard to box me, because people then realise within the first 30 seconds, oh shit, it's like, oh, it is like that, oh shit. And I don't back off, and I'm always charging forward. You might get a couple of shots in, but I promise you, after you've got them shots off thinking you're going to then stand up and do this, I'm already in there, and now you're having to defend, because I'll take a good few shots to get in there. And you'll run for a bit, and I promise you, eventually you'll go, oh, I've been doing this for 2 minutes now, I'm looking like a bit of a pussy. and then you'll start to slow down. Or I'll catch you with one and take your legs away from you, and then I'll start to slow you down myself. And I'll just walk forward like that. Showcasing how you can throw the best punches, and I'm just avoiding them, you know, making you faint, making you worry, and using all your nervous energy, thinking, I really ain't used a fucking nanoparticle of mine. I'm just fainting, just pretending, so that I'm breathing constantly. What I'm doing is raising my body temperature, raising my heat, so that when it happens, I'm ready. And then snap! I've got the most oxygen in my lungs flooded, like basically like an antelope. So isn't it? Because all of a sudden a lion comes out, the antelope has to jump, right? Well, that's the antelope. I'm really the lion. I'm stalking and hunting, but I'm acting like the antelope to bring his level down. Yeah. It's all a plan. Remember, it only takes one good punch. You could like be stretched out, and all of a sudden, overshoot it, bang! You see Javante Davis, didn't you? To Ryan Garcia, boom, and he was gone. Literally like this. He was gone, mate. And that one to the ribs. See, you can be as quick as you want, like Ryan Garcia. Doesn't mean shit though. You get caught, you get clocked. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Shout out Andrew, shout out Super, shout out Oms. What about a kick? I'm trying, man. Bring it up when he's reading the comments. John Joe, what have I missed, guys? Shout out to the real ones liking and subscribing. Yes, absolutely, you guys. We're at that point now. We've been on for 81 minutes, so we're starting to hit the same amount of likes as the people. We'll get down to all the real ones who stayed because they liked and they loved the content and they don't need to go anywhere. And then we'll end up with the same amount of likes as people. So if you are real ones, 37, yeah, get them likes up to 37 because there's some of you on who ain't liked it. There you go, what I say, see? Right, what have I missed? Come on, you hit my nose at 60%. Digital's poopy ria. You hit my nose at 60%. Hold on, who's digital pooperia? Who did I hit? Superman, have a little spar with you would be a good stream, man. Digital, his game, yeah? Really? Okay, I don't mind. Yeah, that'd be fun. You see how me and Sam do it, so we only play. Anyone can. It'll be fun. I'm going for a beating. Oh, Super, you're the man. We'd have to do that, but we can do a little bit of fun. Yeah, absolutely. You can beat the crap out of me, Super, for fun. My problem would be gassing, I think. Yeah. That used to be my problem until I realised, hold on, a little bit of working out can fix that, okay? A little bit of working out. No one wants to smack when you're doing that, when you're like punching from here. One of them catches you, that's more than 100% of this you can do. When you're like putting all the leverage on it, you can only do that when you move like Lomachenko, and you can do that angle momentum. Hold off, I'll throw the punch there, no, yeah. So the punch goes from a second, you know, like one nanosecond. You're not frank now, so look, throw, no. You've got to have them reflexes. You had to snap judgment. I'm going to throw, no, bang, back again. That's how you got to get on the airs, man. Look, 30 likes, 30 people. I'm getting good at this YouTube stuff. John Joe, what weight are you in at? Same, but don't tell him my problem with gassing. No, I'm the same, guys. I'm the same. Let's hit that like and subscribe, guys. You know what I haven't been doing? What I used to do, which I'm going to start doing from tomorrow onwards. You're going to see our views go up massively in about 3 days. Do you know what I've realised I haven't been doing, guys? Sticking up my shorts. I haven't been sticking up my shorts. I'm normally going remix after I do something, remix after I do something, remix, and it just goes up. And then I just unlist it from private or unlist it to public, fill in a new title, description, keywords, hashtag, tags, at, search engine optimization, make sure that's all on which. I haven't been doing any of them. I've been so engaging with views because the views were up there so high. I forgot to just realise I've done that. I've done 358 shorts last month. This month I've got 50. So I've mucked up massively, guys. So the views are not great this week. Very, very poor views to what I was doing. So it ain't like the viralness has stopped, because it's still getting thousands of views, 10,000 2 days ago, saying just in the morning. But I've definitely stopped with the 20,000, 35,000, and we're getting a few of them. Like loads of shorts. We've got loads of. We had like 2,000 videos on now. I already deleted 1,000 before that, so that was 3,000 videos we had on here in 4 years. But they're really in the last year, because I didn't do anything for the first 4 years. My analytics are like this. Also, last year it just goes. And now it's staying up there and going down, staying up and going. So I appreciate all of you. All you who are liking, subscribing, everything. Hit that notification bell, tap that like, hit that subscribe. Definitely share the stream. Send it to your mum, I don't care. You know, if you're sending it to someone, it's going to help us out. So if you really do support us, just sending it to one person can really help. Because then YouTube saying, oh, they liked it, they commented a lot, they engaged, they watched for a long time, they shared, they subscribed. You've got the full Monty, you know. I really appreciate you guys who've done that. You've sent us to the moon, honestly. I've got people looking at it, investors wanting to do stuff, who love the ideas that I've come up with. You know, some people think it's just talk, like, and then they want to invest, right? I want to do this, I'll make this, I earn 100k a year, I've been saving for 10 years, all this sort of stuff. And I've got other investments, and I want to do this. It's not about that. It's not about, like, oh, I've got all that already. I'm doing it. I don't need anyone. That's not to say I won't work with other people to make things bigger and better. You've got to be able to fit into this algorithm. There's many variables here, many different attitudes, many different people, but I'm the nexus of it. Trust me. So I get to say who I work with, and if that person don't like it, they can go, because this new person's better than you, because they want to work with you, but you don't want to work with them. And I learned that by saying no to a business friend. When my mentor said, oh, I'm going to bring this person to look at the business. I was like, why are you bringing him to look at the business? I said, he ain't got his own business. He said, yeah, but he's working on it. I said, well, no, he's a travelling eye salesman. He ain't got his own business, so you're not bringing him in to look at our business unless he knows what he's doing, unless he's got experience. Because I'm not having someone look at our business who don't know business because they haven't got a business. If you've got a business and you're that good at it, you know what you're doing. If you're that good at it, you'd have one. It's just that simple. Those who do, and they enjoy. And those who don't, at the best, they teach. You know, they try and teach. But I don't want to listen to anyone who ain't been there and got the experience just because they understand it. That's one thing. I know usually people who've been through it, who've made mistakes and pitfalls, but it's hard to find people in these sort of things because over years things change. Some things, industries, sectors, business in general, the laws, the rules. Things are a bit easier now in some ways, harder in others. The laws are tighten up in some things. But there's always a way, let's just say that. There's always a way to do something. Otherwise, the rich, the elite, the mega wealthy, the super successful, they won't be able to do it either. So there's always a way. They might it might be a bit more obscure now, and they've made it a bit harder to get to. But if I can do all these things on my own, right, and then go to people like celebrities, business entrepreneurs, mentors, who are already multi-millionaires, some of them just a few million, some of them tens of millions, some of them property magnates, some of them trading, you know, finance, they're on Bloomberg every morning, all these different people. If I can do that with so many things, imagine what we can do as a team. That's why I brought all these people in, like Emir, who's a celebrity, my missus, her people, my family. That's why I offer them all places. Because when that money comes in, right, you want to be able to send that money to the right places. So you don't just spend it, so it's gone. You don't just put it in a car, 300 grand or 200 grand, because you need the car. You have to account because you know you're successful. If you've done that, now build off that. Put that off, put that stuff off, that gratitude and that gratification off for longer, and then invest that now, that big money you've got, and watch what happens. You'll 10x because you're using all that knowledge that got you there with nothing. You've got all this now. Imagine what you could do. So don't go shouting. Put off that gratification. You'll change yourself as a person. Become a millionaire because of what it will do to you. Not for the money. You're going to give the money out. You don't need £1 million because you don't need £1 million worth of stuff. You just need, I mean, it's nice, it's fun, but you need to know there's bigger things at stake here. You're doing it for your family, friends. Even if you ain't got family, you'll get new family. Family is the people that are around you, mate. You know what I mean? Some people are called family. I ain't seen them in a year. Where are they? They're not on the phone. They're not on FaceTime. Come on, Bill. My family is people like Super. That's a part of our family now. Oms, Andrew, who invited us to their wedding, sent us, like, you know, they showed us photos of their wedding, so that's inviting us into their wedding. I'm not saying they invited us because they're in America, like, we'd never be able to get there. That they are inviting us, that is something that Some of my family may have got married, like, I don't even know, because we're not in touch. So I'm obviously not an important part of them person's life, right? Why? Because it's about value. They don't value it. One of my mates said to me, right, he donated this. Right? He said to me, I can't understand why, like, how can so many people always... I was like, because they're not entitled like you, mate. They don't value, like, they value what I'm doing. You don't. We do it all the time. We do it every week for 10 years. You know, like in one form or another, football, boxing, whatever, talking, business, family, stuff we do. You don't value it because you see it all the time. And plus, what sends to me more now is that you actually devalue it. You're actually asking the question, like, how can anyone else like it? Why are you here? Why are you my mate? Why do we do all these things? Like, for me, if he said that to me, I'd be, well, it's because you're a great guy, Alex. It's because you've got loads of skill. That's what I would have said. But, what is it? Mockery's the lowest form of wit, so they take the piss out of you. And that's it. And they're meant to be your mates. Really, they hate you. Because they wish they was that talented in these ways. If people are doing that shit constantly, mate, they've got a problem with you. But sometimes, it's alright to have a laugh. But I don't need people blowing smoke up my arse. So, I've had this all my life. People, my own father's done it to me. Like, why would they want to do this? But my own mother's done it to me, right? And she's one of my big supporters. But she can't understand that. How can celebrities want... My brother said, Ada, you get in where water don't, mate. It's like, yeah, not by accident. Water does it by accident. It just follows the natural curve of gravity and, you know, that's like a law. But no, this is a law. I can do it, not do it. You know, I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm doing it because I've got talent. I'm doing it because I've got value. Do you know what I mean? Just because you haven't seen it, and that happens in family. Like I'm telling you, that's a personal experience to me. So don't worry about everyone else. They don't matter, mate. You're going to see me go from courses, to teaching boxing courses, to giving out cheat sheets, to giving out charity stuff, selling cups, selling t-shirts, selling jewellery. I'm going to do so many ventures in so many things, mate. I'm a serial entrepreneur. If I see something like it, I'll sell it. I don't care if it's making loads of money, some money. If I like it, I can work with it. It's the same thing. I don't care. I'm in no rush to do anything. I've got the luxury and privilege of entitlement. You know, I can say, nah, I don't have to do that today. I can do this today. Who else can say that, really? So I'm privileged. Like I might not be wealthy and rich and loads of money, but I've got everything I could ever want. All right. And if I want to go and buy something, I can go and buy it. What's wrong with that? I'm happy about that. So take it from me. If you're just starting out in marriage or job or career, whatever, take some risks while you're young and you can recover well. The older you are, the harder it will get. Because you'll have all that shit built up that you didn't do it. And it becomes harder for the stupidest reasons. Everything's simple. You just put the phone down, go on your computer, research what you want to do, and then go and do it. Then you won't be trying anymore because you'll do it. That's why Nike's symbol is just do it, right? Some people have got careers, right, and they think, no, I've got my qualification, I've got my career, and then they hate the industry they're in. They hate the people they're around because they're all dicks. They like the job, or they like what they think they do. I've seen it. My brother's 40 years old, 49 years old doing carpentry, right? 47 years old, sorry. And they're saying, like, oh, I don't think I want to do it anymore. No, because you're not happy. You've been doing it all this time and you've got no money out of it because your wife's run off with it all. And you ain't starting again now, I'll tell you that now, because it took you so long to earn it all. Because you get taxed out the arse, tax, you know, houses, tax on the house, all this, like, you just never make any real sort of stretches. Especially if that happens to you, if your wife runs off of your house, you'll give it. And I know a couple of people out here, on here have said that to me, that this has got over the rules and their wife took everything. Now they've got to start again. It's funny how the wife never gives it all to the geezer, isn't it? Once in a blue moon, that happened to a rich bird or something, but it's that way for a reason, mate. Because we can start again. We can build. It would simply be harder for a woman to do it because they're not taken seriously with a lot of things when it comes to men's things. Even though they do it, some of them, and they prove they are, it's just how people think, isn't it? So if you're young, mate, go and make mistakes now. Especially in business, go and take risks. It's just money. That's my personal advice. It's not business advice. I don't want someone going, oh yeah, I'll bet £1 million on an horse race. I actually know people have done that as well. I know people have remortgaged part of their house to get 13, 14 grand to go and put on a race in Ireland. And it won. It did win. So, we used to call him Laughing Ricky. He was so drunk that day, I think he won like 26 grand. I think he remortgaged for 13 grand. He put maybe 4 grand that he had round him. So 17 grand, he probably won like 6 or 7. It was like 8 to 13 on. So I don't know what that was. Maybe put 13 grand on 1 8. Yeah, maybe it was something like that, or a bit more. So he got like 26 grand back. But he was pissed that day. He used to drink special brew. It was like syrup. And he used to get hammered. Sit at the end of the night, and he used to go like, ha! We used to call him Laughing Ricky. It's hilarious. I was so happy for him that day as well. Mostly because he had the balls to do it. Do you know what I mean? I love calculating risks, because that was just like, he thought it was an honest race and that he's a good jockey, this guy, I know it, I know his races, he loved the racing. At the end of the day, the race could have been fixed. I knew a geezer in prison that was literally, he was Frankie Vittori's riding mate, and he was told hang back. He showed me all his photos, everything. He was like, no, we're told to hang back on some races, you know, others it's like free for all. So that just shows you. I heard it from literally the horse's mouth. No pun intended. Right, Lizzie, are you there? Because I'm hungry a bit. What's happening? I need some food now, Lizzie. What we working with, baby? What we got? Is Lizzie Lemon here? Your #1 fan dominator. Don't tell me he's back. Don't tell me he's back. Yep. Celebrities mentioned again. This guy has been listening to too many internet mentors. What are you on about? These people I sit knee to knee with. Is she hiding? Yeah, the hide and seek king. This just shows you go to Goya. What? That just shows to Goya. We'll make sure she shouts you out, Dominator. We know you need these attention, yeah. He's a fanboy, we know. The Waffle King. Love it. Dominator. I might have to get an injunction against you. You're stalking me or something, geezer. If you're that bothered, just do that, geezer. Like, look. I know that seems like quantum mechanics to you, right? Like string theory, like that's a lot of information for someone like you. I get it, right? But just do it with me, right? Because it's a workout. Other people are doing this with me. Let's see if you can start you off easy, right? Do this. Listen, sometimes there's people in life that hate you. Like, you might have dumped a bird or something, it could be her brother. You know, I'm not so stupid to understand the names sometimes. And they'll try and give you an hard time because their sister's broken hearted that she's still where she is, wearing t-shirts at 11 o'clock in the day on a Wednesday, answering the door like she was 10 years ago. And you've elevated, grown up, got a great family, got on with your life, beat things that she's never even dreamed of. And all you do is offer a helping hand, say, I'm here, whatever you need. You know, need a light put up, let me know. I'll have the boys round, or I'll do it if you want my lunch. Whatever you need, I'm here. But yeah, just all your mates, if you could just keep them away from my pages and channels and that. Because I'm building something, you know what I mean? I don't want the negativity there. I mean, they're welcome like everybody else in the world to comment. You know, I just don't want them to act like they don't know me, but really they know me. Really, they're a fan. Or they're upset by the boxing or the business or something or the waffle. Imagine if I was still on here in a year just doing this, waffling, and I've never done any of the things I said. Imagine. Then you would be full within your rights to come on here and say what you want. But until then, you're just going to have to sit there like a fanboy and everyone's seeing you get Throwing your toys at your pan. Telling me I'm triggered. I'm triggered because I'm cutting my my garage every day for the last 6 weeks in box twice a day. I'm triggered. He's got a schedule, 10 businesses and charity, and woman of his dreams, genius children. You know, I'm proud of things like almost going to Stephen Hawking's funeral to spread the ashes. I'm proud of them things. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not on people's pages, like I'm not on Dominate's page commenting, am I? I haven't got the time for that. I haven't even got really time to talk to you here. I'd rather be doing this. Right, I'm looking at as a bad bitch, nice rat, fat ass, you know. But I'm wondering, Dominator, if you can do that. I don't think you can. I think you can do a bit of this. I think you talk out your dick sucker a little bit and you're tough. But yeah. I'm not feeling it, Dominator. I don't think you've got the swag even to talk right. I think you've got the old one-liners like, pipsqueak or something like that. That's your best work for you. I ain't even started with you yet, sausage. No, number one, I wouldn't let you get me going. I'll save all my best work for people who deserve it. I save all my best work for people who deserve this. You don't deserve this or this unless you've got this and this. You know what I'm talking about, Wal. Zoom. You just don't deserve it. You don't deserve my mouth, my words, my air. You're an oxygen thief, son. Unfortunately, I can't give you it. You can't be educated. You're like a pig. You're like a pork. It grunts at you. Do you not see all the different people on here from different walks of life, different things going on? Do you not see the thousands of people who comment positive things? And then there's you, sausage. And we love you for it. We really do. When you're gone, we talk about you a little bit. So don't worry, when you leave, you get a bit of attention. You've made an impression. We talk about you a little bit. We go, oh, he's all right, ain't he, that Dominator? That old sausage. He's all right, ain't he? What do you do? Take a break? Just go outside. Where's my pink vape? Yeah, just give it a right good see it too. Yeah, fam, innit? Yeah, just turn someone off on YouTube, fam. You can't box, fam. Yeah. I'll send you the link. Join me on there. We'll double team you. Zomp! Sit your bitch ass down. Let me show you goofy ass how to do this. Straight like that, dog. I'm at you. Dominator, is your missus in there cooking you lovely food like French toast and organic lamb from Waitrose and all these beautiful foods and stews and apple pies and apple crumble and velvet cake? And is your wife's mum making you bread puddings and all these beautiful flapjacks and cakes? And then when you go over there, do they go the extra mile and get you all stuff from Waitrose like double cream and all these special drinks and double Dutch tonics and all this stuff, cucumber water? And do they do that? Do they take you on holiday and spend like $4 grand at Centre Parks and for 2 weeks go there and have what you want, do what you want? Do you get stuff like that, do you, for your in-laws because they love you? Do you go over to your in-laws and do their work for them because you love them? Because they do everything for me, my in-laws, and I'd do anything for them, just like I would my parents, because they're great people. Now she texts me, I've subscribed and liked your video. Oh, thanks, Grandmama. Thanks, Dominator. Appreciate you, buddy. You the man, Dominator. Let's see if we can trigger his fire ass some more, right? Mate, this is like a bit of a game to me, dog. Because I'm G-Dog. You. Where do you put that food? Don't you see I burn it off? You know, I can see the resemblance to Andy Murray, although you're a big better looking. Yeah, because Andy Murray's Scottish and I'm Irish. I'm Adi Murray, he's Andy Murray. That's why a lot of people search up online, Adi Murray, it comes up Andy Murray, because he's such a big fit that people think they've misspelled it. That's how much that gets searched. You know, but my name's getting searched now. I've got my own hashtags, I've got my own, like people writing Ola enough, where it's come up, when you type Ola, it comes up Ola. OL and it comes up on there, you can see it. So I know what's happening with me, though, because I'm at you. Oh, I'm straight like that. I've been doing this long enough now where I'm putting it down, dog. OLA's out there. OLA's straight like that, mate. You. OLA's going to be the business to watch. It's going to be on Forbes. It's going to be, my invention's going to take me to the rocket to the top of all that. I'm going to be interviewed. I'm getting my sleep clinic done now, and then they want to interview me and all that sort of stuff for my brain. My brain, man. Because I was sitting there, I had a laugh with it all. Because I know what's going on. I just took in a lot of information and listened and studied, and my retention's good, and I can remember the number of pints for thousands of days. So don't play with me, dog. Or I'll get my pink vape out and start doing gun signs and go blah blah and lit and all that, man. Fam. Come on, man. Yeah. Straight like that, dog. All I'm saying, Dom, is what's happening. When I see you put them gloves on, sausage, and stand with me doing it, when we're dancing, geezer, then we're really talk. But until then, sausage, I'ma keep doing me, yo, because I'm G-yo. You. Right like that. Right, can't wait to get a new one of you, because I'm at you. You. Now I take this off now, aren't I? Damn. Forgot about this, I did pump this up a bit. Ooh, that's pumped up a bit. I don't know why, I thought it was letting it down. Hold on. Come on, Bill. Alright, cool, Bill. Right. The leather's gone, it's just fluff, so it kind of slips sometimes in here as well. Whereas the leather will catch. Yeah, mate. Yeah. It's great like that, mate. Sit your bitch ass down, dominate. What the fuck you talking about, man? Straight like that, man. I'm at you. I wish my mother had a wood, man. Yeah. I'm at you, though. Please. All I want to do is work with loads of cool people, talk about loads of cool stuff, talk about Iron Man suits, build Iron Man suits. I love my life. It's awesome. I'm going to be on my farm, in my lab, and just visualising all the things I've got. This is what my last garage looked at. That table, another table I built off it. I screwed all these bits of CLS all together. I put all sockets, 25 sockets down there. I had Dremels, pillar drills, fucking you name it, I had everything. All my neighbours would come to me, hey, you can do it. Hey, I've got this thing. No worries, can't you bring it? Zing, everyone's going to do it. Come here, no worries, let me go. You can do it now? Yeah, no worries, no worries. When you're working, no, whenever you can do it. No, come on, let's go. I do their blinds, I do their shelves, I do their electrics, I do their heating, I do their garage, I do their fences, or their doors. If they lock themselves out, I break in and fix it and do a Euro lock. I can do anything because I'm a superb engineer with this much confidence. I'm not some Harry who won't climb up a tree because I ain't got a ladder. I'll climb the tree. No health and safety. We can't do that. No. Where's my hi-fi? Where's my clipboard? No. I'm the health and safety man, but you can't climb up a tree, you dickhead. Yes, but I know the rules, and you can't do that. No, it's not allowed. No, I won't have it. No, health and safety first. That's what's slowing down the world, you bellend. No, someone died. Yeah, well, so did they 50 years ago when we was building everything and everything got built easy. No, health and safety, mustn't do it. Well, let's put everyone else wanting to work then, yeah? Shit. Oh, most you muppets in that industry, you fucked it up. Great like that, mate. I won't even go and work like that anymore. I've got an ECS card, electrician's one. And I got a question wrong because I didn't pay attention. I went back and thought, I knew it was that one. I knew it, and I went, it was either that one or that one. I picked this one or that one, I went for this one, it was the other one, so I got it wrong. My fault. I didn't know, I didn't study for the test, but I still got 98%. CSCS, your skill card. Shit, I done that test, got 98% about 8 months ago, a year ago or something, and I didn't even do 1 day's work with it. I just took it to take it because Liz signed me up for it, because I might have had to go on site. I never used it. If you have to get one of them cards, mate, you ain't making any money, I'll tell you that. Like, you're talking to dickheads who have been on the site their whole life and still got to go and get a CSS card. It's like, I know people 40, 50 years old, right? They've been on site the last 20, 30, 40 years. Now they're having to go and get a CSCS card, finally. They've been on sites their entire life and they've got to go and sit through this muggy thing just to pay some helmet who went to the government and went, no, we need this, no, we need this, John, we need this CSCS card because fucking geezers go on site all the time. And, mate, one geezer dropped a hammer on his toe the other day. I was like, fuck you, yeah? How are we going to get through this? Do you know what I mean? John's dropped an hammer on his toe twice today. Send him on a course, right? And what we'll do is, we'll make it 20 questions that you all know already, but we've got to go to a fucking place up the road, an hour away, pay 98 quid, listen to some dickhead who couldn't tie my fucking nutsack hairs with a pair of tweezers and a quantum microscope, but I'll listen to this cunt telling me what to do on site, yeah? Gotcha. That's what you get when you generalise shit with the government. You have to be a general bellend like everybody else. I'm not that guy, I'm living up here now. I won't take their tests and their rules. I don't need my mind governed. Shit. I wish a mother I would, mate. You. She's great like that. I'm like JD in Scrubs. I'll see your ass at the milkshake cloud with the bad bitches serving me drinks while I'm sitting like that on my deck. Loads of water, loads of animals. I'm gonna have heaven on earth. Big lake, fishing every day. Some part of the day I'm just gonna whip fishing. Just like I'm doing on here, fishing. Get all the haters. Got one, we got one, lads. We got one, it's a big one. I'll be fishing, all my kids running around, all my animals, I have a monkey on my shoulder, all my tools all locked in my barn. I just walk in, digital, straight into my barn. Press a button, like my last garage, it goes up, I walk in, and I'm in heaven. All my tools are there. All my tools. I've got DeWalt and Hilti, everything. People are donating shit up my wazoo because I've got so many millions of followers on YouTube across all my platforms, and I'm in every language, and I'm across every world. Just know that's coming. Just know I got on here and told you that. I recorded a video a few months ago, my missus saying, well, we're here now, look, and we've run out of money, like about, I don't know, 6 months, a year ago, we said we've run out of money because we're spending money on so much business and doing stuff. We said, well, we've done it. We've just spent our last bit of money on this way. Let's see where we are. Look what's happening. We got a video, we're going to post it up in about 18 months, about 6 months, a year ago, saying, so a year to 18, a year and a half, we're going to post a video because we said, where are we going to be in 2 years? Let's see me and Liz in the kitchen, we're giggling, saying, right, knowing what we're doing now, knowing who we're with, knowing what contracts we've got with, what type of people they are. Doesn't matter if one fails. We've got this one, this one, this one, this one. It doesn't matter if 3 of them fails. You've got this one, this one. It doesn't matter if this fails and this fails because I've got this, this, and this now. This is what you get from being a high performance person. You don't get worried. I'm confident. I don't give a crap. I'm not relying on anyone. I'm relying on me. As long as I get up every day and I've got electricity from my phone, mate, it's all done. It's game over. Everything's golden now. I'm gonna go and see my awesome missus. She's probably cooking me up something, a treat. I appreciate Lizzie Lemon, I really do. I'm still gonna whoop her ass though. You still gotta work out, baby. We still gotta get fit together and show everyone. I love you, I love you, I love you very much. But I'm still gonna be there to work you out. I'm still gonna be hard and tough on everyone, from my mum to everyone. Doesn't matter, all my business partners. I'm gonna hold everyone accountable, just like I hold myself. I'm gonna have a standard now, because I'm gonna hold myself to that standard. So that means I'm gonna X out everybody who shouldn't be around there, like I've been doing the last 5 years. And you know why? Because you don't deserve to be around me now. If you can't keep up, you don't deserve to be around me at all. Because I'm doing something. I'm dedicating the next sort of like year and a half of my life to these things I've got going on now. The farm, that's going to take over a year to build. So, and I've got a plan when I'm on the farm for the service accommodation, my hyaluronic face mist. I'm sticking with them couple of things. Why? Because I get great money from that. I'll be able to do a business like my other service accommodation, my Airbnb. I'll be able to be there, deal with the people, because I love dealing with people, clients, that's it, customers. People come in, stay in, going. Next person coming, staying, going. Everything's perfect. No one ever complains because we've got everything down pat. That means from the washing, the hand soaps, to the kitchen soap, to the bath, shower gel, conditioner, all that stuff, yeah? shampoo, all of it. Trust me, guys. I've got it all now. I've got it all wrote down. I've got it all planned out. I've got Avi, done it all. I've got absolutely everything. So it's all good. Right, I'm gonna go. Thank you everyone for your time. And like I always say at the end of the stream, remember it's extremely valuable. Go and enjoy it. I really appreciate all. Yep, shampoo, it's got all our OLAR things on, each one in our Airbnb. It's got a soap dispenser in the kitchen, the bathroom, and in the shower. And each one of them's got OLAR in black and gold, black bottles with gold OLAR on, and we fill it up. And our host, our Airbnb service provider, the Katie, shout out Katie. She does an amazing job with cleaning it, make sure it's immaculate. The jacuzzi's always clean. So shout out, appreciate it, really, really do. See you next time, King. Thank you. I'll tell you what, I'll do a walk around for you all. I don't stay in a rundown area at all. It's just my garage may look like that, but it's a garage. It's meant to look like that. It's a spit and sawdust gym where I work out. But that's it. I'll see you in the morning. Because he's in Housing Commission. What does that mean, Housing Commission? What? You don't even know where I live. I appreciate you. Thank you, King. Thank you, Super, for all you do. I'm in love. I can't wait to go and see my missus of 15 years, or I can't wait to get in and give a cuddle and watch a Marvel movie, or eat some great food and just cuddle up for an hour before she goes to bed. And then I have to crack on for the night working all night because I'm a super entrepreneur, a serial entrepreneur. That means I believe in what I'm doing and watch what happens. You're going to see it. You can't help it. You can't help watch this stuff. I understand. Do you know how many people ask me to be mods and do business and email and all these texts that I get from around the world? It's amazing. Honestly, I'm so grateful. This is why I give you so much of my time, because 99.9% of you are amazing. You're good people. You support. And yeah, that's it. We're really, really proud. Yeah, he's been here, yeah. Well, if I'm not that great, why are you wasting so much time on me? I've done 3 lives today and you've been on every single one of them. You've gone off, come back. So I get it. That's because you're searching for other YouTube and it's just people sitting in their bedroom talking shit, and then you're back and you're like, I understand, Dom. That's why I give you a bit of time, because at least you're giving me your time. So I think, you know, I can see you're wondering how it's done. But you're probably someone with a business degree. How's that degree working out for you? I love you guys. I've got to go, right? And I'll see you in the morning, 8 a.m. every day. Absolutely. Love you lots. Take care, guys.